In the stories we tell, the wolf is often the villain, the hunter in the shadows, a creature to be feared. But what if I told you about a wolf that didn't hunt humanity, but saved it? Welcome to the heart of the ancient Turkic world, where we find the legend of a sacred being who wasn't feared, but honored. Her name is Asena, the mythical she-wolf who gave birth to an entire nation. Our story begins in the aftermath of a terrible, devastating battle. On a vast, empty steppe, littered with the fallen, a single survivor remained, a young boy, grievously wounded and left for dead. The sky grew dark, the wind whispered of his lonely fate, and all hope seemed to fade into the horizon. It was then, at the edge of despair, that a figure emerged from the twilight. Not a human rescuer, but a magnificent she-wolf with fur the color of storm clouds. This was Asena. Instead of seeing the boy as prey, she saw a life worth saving. With a gentleness that defied her wild nature, Asena approached the wounded child. She tended to his injuries, licking his wounds clean, and carried him away from the battlefield to a hidden, protected cave nestled deep within the mountains. Here, far from the dangers of the world, she sheltered him, fed him, and raised him as one of her own. She was his protector, his guardian, and his only family. Under her watchful eye, the boy grew strong, learning the ways of the wilderness and surviving against all odds. He was no longer a victim of war, but a child of the steppe, imbued with the resilience and spirit of his wolf mother. As he matured into a man, the legend takes an even more extraordinary turn. Asena, his savior, gave birth to 10 sons. These were no ordinary children. They were half human, half wolf, destined for greatness. Each of these 10 sons would go on to become the ancestor of a great Turkic tribe. They carried within them the strength of their human father and the untamed spirit of their wolf mother, Asena. From this miraculous lineage rose future leaders, formidable warriors, and the very foundations of the Turkic civilization. The descendants of Asena spread across the lands, founding dynasties and building empires, their shared origin forever linking them to the noble she-wolf who started it all. The most famous of her descendants was the Asena clan, who would go on to establish the Great Turk Khaganate, a powerful empire that stretched across Central Asia. The symbol of the wolf, representing Asena, became a sacred emblem for these tribes. It was displayed on their banners, carved into their artifacts, and honored in their stories. It wasn't just a symbol of wildness. It was a powerful reminder of their origins, a testament to their miraculous survival and their right to rule. So who is Asena? She is far more than just a character in an ancient myth. She is the ultimate symbol of survival against impossible odds. She represents the idea that even when a people are brought to the very brink of extinction, a single act of compassion can ignite the spark of a new beginning. She is a figure of guidance, a protective maternal force that shepherds her children through the harshest wilderness. And most importantly, she embodies the unbreakable spirit of a nation that rose from the ashes, stronger and more resilient than ever before. The legend of Asena teaches us a profound lesson. It reminds us that our greatest strengths can come from the most unexpected places. It challenges our perception of the wild, showing us that what we might fear can also be our greatest protector. In the vast, sprawling history of the Turkic peoples, the story of the she-wolf and the boy echoes through the centuries, a powerful narrative of resilience, rebirth, and the enduring bond between humanity and nature. It tells us that even in the darkest of times, hope can take the shape of a wolf. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into myth and legend. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the incredible tales that have shaped our world. See you next time